And Inauguration Day in Washington just 71 days away.
Most of America went to sleep before Donald Trump officially claimed victory, and Hillary Clinton waited until this morning to tell the nation herself she had lost the race.
CBS 4 anchor Eliott Rodriguez is live in New York City, where Secretary Clinton gave her concession speech earlier today. Eliott.
Well, Rick and Rudabeh, we're getting rain here in Midtown Manhattan, which is appropriate given the mood of Hillary Clinton supporters. We're not very far away from the hotel where she made her announcement today, asking her supporters to embrace Donald Trump as their president, however difficult that may be. And for many of her supporters, reality still has not set in. It was not the outcome Hillary Clinton's supporters expected, and you could see it in their faces. With sadness, disbelief, and tears, they listened to the former Secretary of State, Senator, and First Lady concede defeat to a political novice, Donald Trump.
Last night, I congratulated Donald Trump and offered to work with him on behalf of our country. I hope that he will be a successful president for all Americans.
Clinton's campaign watch party at New York's Javits Center was supposed to be an historic occasion, a victory party for the first female president. But at 2 a.m., campaign manager John Podesta said there would be no party. Everyone was told to go home.
Several states are too close to call, so we're not going to have anything more to say tonight.
Maybe we weren't ready for a woman yet.
Think it might be that?
Oh, sure. I think that there were some people who were not ready for a woman president. I think there were some people who also were closet fearfulness of a woman's leadership.
When you have a candidate who says the words, grab her by the you-know-what, caught on tape, and women are still voting for him.
Hard to understand.
Appalling.
Donald Trump is going to be our president. We owe him an open mind and the chance to lead.
Well, Hillary Clinton targeted much of her message today to young girls, and women who looked at her as a role model. She said that her failure to become the first female president should not deter them from achieving their goals. In Midtown Manhattan, Eliott Rodriguez, CBS 4 News.
And Eliott, we heard Hillary Clinton tell her supporters to accept Donald Trump's victory. What are you hearing in New York tonight? Will they be able to?
She did say that, and Rudabeh, I have to tell you, that's going to be very difficult, especially with the people I talked to yesterday at her campaign rally, what was supposed to be a victory party. They saw her as the more qualified candidate. They saw her as somebody who has spent a lifetime in public service, who did a better job in the debates in their view, and she lost to someone who has no experience in public service or public office. And so it really shows how divided this country is and what a job now that Donald Trump has to bring Americans together.
Eliott Rodriguez live for us in Midtown Manhattan. Eliott, thanks.